Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of a brand new series here on High Level Listening, a topic that has been requested by lots and lots of you: phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are when we take a verb and we add a small word next to it, like a preposition, and it gives the phrase a brand new meaning. Like to look something over is to check or review something, or to sort something out instead of saying solve a problem. If you're not sure what these phrases mean, don't worry, we'll discuss these and all 10 phrasal verbs in total when talking about work.
Yes, that's right. Today we'll be talking all about phrasal verbs. Native speakers love using phrasal verbs because they're often the more relaxed and friendly way of talking to other people. But for English learners, phrasal verbs can be very tricky. They are fast, there are so many of them, and sometimes they change meaning depending on your situation or topic as well.
So, in each episode, we're going to focus on one single topic. Today, our topic is phrasal verbs at work. Even if some of these phrases have multiple meanings and they mean something different, all of our phrases will be focused on using them at work, and all of our examples will be about work as well.
Yes, so we'll get started by explaining each phrasal verb simply. Then we'll give you 2 to 4 example sentences of each one. So that should be nice and accessible, nice and easy. And then by the end of this episode, you should be able to talk more fluently and confidently at work using phrasal verbs, just like native speakers do. The good news about this episode as well is that all the phrasal verbs we've chosen are used in American offices and British offices as well. So they're used in both countries and they have the same meaning in both places. So let's start. Kat, what is our first phrasal verb at work?
Let's start with log in. Log in. So, to start using a computer or a website, usually by entering in your username and password. Log in. Log in. Let me just log into Skype and we can video chat. Could you help me log in? I forgot my password.
If you open the website, it will ask you to log in. I can't log in. I forgot my password. So the next phrasal verb is log out. To log out means you end your session on your computer. When you want to leave your account, when you want to stop using software, you can log out. So someone else can use it and no one can use your account. So if you don't move the mouse for 3 minutes, it will log you out. Or where's the button to log out? Ah, there it is.
I think I forgot to log out of my computer at work. Oops. Hopefully, it logged me out automatically. Now, we use log in and log out, and these are becoming more popular. Like if you are logging into Facebook or logging into Instagram, putting in your username, putting in your password. But you can also use log on to get online and log off to get offline. Okay, so we do use log in, log out, log on, log off. I hope that's not too confusing. We do have a study guide for you to double check just in case. The next one we use this quite often, and you might hear this a lot with video chatting or a phone call. Hop on. Hop on. Hop on is to join quickly, especially joining a video chat or a phone call. I need to hop on a call this afternoon. Do you have time to hop on a call today?
Just about to hop on to a call. I'll be done at 2. My manager wants me to hop on Zoom quickly. So, just like log on and log off, hop on, hop off. Hop off. Hop off is to leave a call on Zoom, Skype, or Teams. When you leave the room, you hop off. You finish, your account disappears. Maybe it continues without you, but you're gone. So, do you mind if I hop off? I have another meeting. Does anyone have any questions before we hop off?
I'm going to hop off the call. See you next week. Sorry, I have to hop off early. Have a good day, everyone. Similarly, we do use jump on and jump off. Hop is a little hop. Jump is a little bit bigger. So they are very similar. Jump on, hop on. Jump off, hop off. Our next one is look something over. Look something over. So this means to check or review something to make sure there aren't any mistakes. Mark, could you look this over for me? I looked everything over and it seems fine.
Have you had a chance to look over the document I sent you? The boss wants us to look it over before we give it to the customer. The next phrasal verb is sort out or sort things out. When you sort something out, you fix a problem or you organize it. So you could fix a mistake or fix something with a computer or organize a meeting, organize a conference or a training session. For example, there are still some issues we need to sort out with the system. We need to sort out who's coming to the training event next Friday.
I don't care how long it takes, just sort it out. I have to sort out this big mess with the client. So the next one is to set something up. Set something up, to set up. Now, we do have two different meanings for this one, and they both can be used at work, so we'll just explain both. To set something up, like a meeting or a call, is to plan something. We can also use this to set up a table, to set up a computer. It's to build something or to get something ready. So, can we set something up this week? Can we set something up next week? I'm not sure I have time to set up a meeting this week. I'm not sure I have time to set a meeting up this week. Can you set up the table and computer for the meeting, please? This would be build or put it together. Can you set up the table and computer for the meeting, please?
Another one that means to get something ready is, let me set up my laptop on the desk over there. I've already set up the projector in the conference room. Those examples are about getting some equipment ready. The next phrasal verb is to call off. Call off or call it off. If you call something off, you cancel it. You change your plan, you don't want to do it anymore, especially something you had scheduled for later. You call off a meeting for this afternoon. You don't have that meeting anymore. Nobody has to attend. For example, it's too late to call off the meeting now. The clients are here. Or should we just call it off and try again next week?
Since the boss is sick, the meeting was called off. The weather is just too bad. We'll have to call off the meetup. Our next one is to follow up. To follow up with someone or to follow something up is to keep working on something or to check on it to make sure that everyone is fine. Now, the paperwork is all finished, but I'd like to follow up with you tomorrow anyway. That means I'm going to talk to you again. I'm going to check in with you to make sure that everything is okay. I'd like to follow up with you tomorrow anyway. Do I need to make a follow-up call? No, that's fine. I'll check in with them.
If we don't hear from them by this afternoon, send them a follow-up email. Did you follow up with those latest reports? So our last phrasal verb is check in. If you check in, you make sure that everything is okay. Bosses love to check in and make sure that everyone is doing their work and the project is going smoothly and no one needs any help. So let's try and check in every 2 weeks and talk about your progress. Or, it's annoying when the boss is checking in on me every 20 minutes.
Just checking in. How are the reports coming? If you have time, can you check in with a client? They might be having trouble. Check in and follow up are quite similar, but I think the check in is the moment that you call them, you ask them, you see how things are going. I want to follow up with you means I want to continue working with you to check in and make sure everything's okay. So they are very similar. All right, there you go. 10 super useful phrasal verbs that you can use at work to speak English more fluently and confidently with your coworkers, your boss, and your clients. We love hearing from our students, so please write us a comment below using some of these phrasal verbs, and we'll check in with you.
Yes, we will. We look through and look over every comment that we receive. Just as a way to say thank you to all our subscribers, we are giving away the PDF study guide of this episode for free. Everyone can have it. You can see the link in the description below, and it's a PDF that you can download and take offline, and it has all the examples, all the sentences, and all of our explanations from this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again very soon for another video. Goodbye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.